Happy Friday. It is another edition of KJ's channel. I got my run done this morning, as you can see, 3 miles. Now we are getting things packed up and ready to head up the road to Fort Peck. So I didn't say much about Fort Peck and the dam when we went up there to camp, but that's where the island is in the area of the town of Fort Peck. And so that's where we go. Sorry, trying to get stuff in the car. Anyway, when they built the dam way back, there were a lot of little boom towns that were right there, and most of them are gone. The only thing that's left is a little community called Fort Peck, and they have a theater, and it was a theater that was set up during the time that they were building the dam. It was like a movie theater, and now they do plays. I'll leave a link to Fort Peck Theater down in the description. And before we had boys, before we had kids, me and Sharon used to go a lot and watch live shows. And I think it was the year she was pregnant with Jeremiah, we actually bought a season pass and we went and watched every show that summer. So anyway, we're going to go up there. They do have a little interpretive center or a museum you can go through that talks about some of the animals, talks about dinosaurs, talks sorry, I'm going to die. And talks about the building of the dam. And it's about a 2-hour drive from here. Oh, and we're going to stop by and see Paul, the guy who owns the island. Sometimes things don't go as planned. We're on the way to Fort Peck. I get a text from my mom, says my granddad's not doing good. And so we're trying to decide what we need to do, if we could just go on or what we need to figure out. And in the midst of trying to figure that out, we get a flat tire. So I changed the tire, as you can see. And then we drove to Circle, which is the closest town, and got it patched. Got it put back on the car now. We'll see if the patch holds. Hopefully it will. But we're back on schedule to head towards Fort Peck. I don't know the distance from Circle to Fort Peck, but they're in the same county. So maybe we'll get something figured out here pretty soon.
Fort Peck is not.
Look, a tractor.
Fort Peck's in Valley.
Well, Sharon says I'm wrong. The town of Fort Peck is not in Macomb County where Circle is, because behind me you can see the river. That would be the dividing line. And Fort Peck is on the other side of the river, so it's actually in Valley County. You look behind us back there, that's where the island is that we camped on. And we're standing on top of the Fort Peck Dam. There's a race that they do here. I've run a couple times where you run across the dam here. But you can see down below me, that's the interpretive center and the rest of the river. If I turn around, you will see the lake behind me on this side, and that is Fort Peck Lake. It is ginormous. And if you look out across there, you can actually see Garfield County. You just can't get there from here without an airplane. So we are going to go down to the museum, take a tour of that, and yeah, that's the way it is. Okay, we're at the bottom of the dam. Getting ready to go into the interpretive center. It's a museum.
I knew you were about to. I could see it from all the way up there.
Guess what? Dinosaur butt. You can't see me, but I'm smiling.
So we're here to see You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown school bus at the historic Fort Peck Theater.
You gotta show the theater. There it is.
Well, I watched the video.
So it was pretty late when we got back last night, which is why you're watching this video today. Sometimes your day goes crazy, sometimes you just have to make adjustments on the fly. But we had a really good time at the play. So let me ask you, which character from the Peanuts world do you identify with most? I was thinking about that as we watched it. It's pretty philosophical when you think about Charles Schultz and all that he did. But anyway, we had a good time. We got home safely. And we will see you guys next week.